Hey, this is Shawn McHenry, and I'm here at Mystic Koi today. I have a special guest, Masato Hoshino from Koda Koi Farm. They're located in Niigata, Japan. Super famous koi breeder. And today we're going to show you how to net, bowl, and handle your koi. It's something really important. Sounds simple, but there's a lot of things that can go funny. So, Masato, do you have anything to say?
Let's do it.
Alright, so we got two different kinds of nets here. They're kind of the same exact shape, same exact design, and that's really, you know, what makes a koi net. But there are a couple different heights. This one's made out of aluminum, this one's made out of wood, Japanese, English style. They both float, which is really important, and they glide through the water really nicely. That's also really key to having a good net. You notice here they have this sort of dish shape. And the net's like this. It's not like a fisherman's net where you think of, you know, that long sort of sock with this material. Using that kind of net on your fish is just gonna damage it. It's gonna get some fins caught in there. It's gonna scrape up the scales. All no good. This is sort of a bowl effect. We like this. And Masato was telling me, you know, if you have really big koi, you want a little bit deeper as opposed to a little more shallow. And as you can tell, like, this is a shorter net designed for smaller fish. This is designed for about bigger fish. Say you have an 18-inch fish, you probably want like a 20-inch round net. So think about the size of your fish in your pond and how big potentially they're going to be when you're picking out the net that you're going to buy. Alright, so I threw Masato on top of my pond here because I figured that would best mimic what you have going on in your koi pond in your house. These ponds are raised, so it's really easy to catch fish. Coming from the top is a little different angle, it's a little more tricky, so that's what Masato's doing up top here. First thing we're going to do is take this bowl and fill it up about halfway full of water, like so. And Masato, you want to catch that goshiki we were talking about earlier? And I'll narrate what's going on. So Masato's going to move the net really slowly in the water. If you start jerking it around, it's going to freak the fish out. They're going to jump and swirl around, so you can see very slow, soft movements. Next thing, he's going to just take the bowl, and you notice the bowl is on the outside of the net, and he just simply turns it over, rolls the fish in there, and pull some of the water out. So again, so you have just about halfway full of water, or 3/4 full of water. If you have too much water in the bowl, let me show you, like too much water like that, fish can easily jump out, and actually maybe the bowl will sink. That's no good. So we like to have this filled about halfway or so. Alright, so we're going to talk about a couple rules when handling your koi. The first and most important one is you gotta lift your koi up with confidence. If you're afraid and you're nervous about it, I guarantee you're going to drop the fish. It's almost like you gotta mentally know that you're going to move the fish with no problem, and the fish will listen to you. Second thing that's most important, that head is always going to be facing your body. It's best anatomically to hold it that way, as well as if the fish does jump, it's going to be running towards your chest, which is really good. So with whichever hand you're more comfortable with, you're going to put the nose here in your palm, and you want to match its fins in between your fingers like so. Then you're going to use your other hand only to support the weight of the backside. You're going to lift it up, lift the koi up. Now it's going to move like so, and this is a smaller fish, so it's not going to move as much, but you'll actually want to match its moving like so. And as long as you do that, you'll never be able to drop the fish. This is an action you're only going to do for a couple of seconds, and you're going to lift it up and put it back into the pond. With a bigger koi, I really like to kind of turn its head so its head spins and hits the water gracefully like a diver's would. Another real important thing is we're not really squeezing anything. We're just holding its head like so, holding it back there. If you start squeezing on the gills, it'll cause gill bleeding from stress, and that's just bad news. Nobody wants to do that. So Masato, do you want to show us how to pull that koi up? Okay. So grab it like so. His fins are locked into the thumb and finger position. And you can see he's balancing how the fish is moving, and just gonna set it in there nice and gentle. Good job, Masato.